Sandwiched between Mazeroski Way and the Roberto Clemente Bridge, welcome to PNC Park. We've got baseball on the show. It's the St. Louis Cardinals going up against the Pittsburgh Pirates. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. And on the hill, Paul Skeens. What should we keep an eye on here?
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Great effort as he's able to haul it in. 1 away. And let's take a look at the lineup. With an excellent arm on the mound, Singy, this won't be easy. They'll need to take advantage of the opportunities that they do have.
You're right about that, Boog. Odds are they won't have many chances against this guy, but if they can rattle him out of the gates, they'll have a shot. If not, look out. It might be a long day for this offense.
Mason Wynn, batting with 1 down, takes a strike.
Goodness, I think he just took the best pitch he's going to see in this at bat. You don't get many like that in that location. I don't know if you take that pitch against any pitcher out there on the mound.
Ball.
Just getting started here in Pittsburgh.
No, that's up.
That one
that's high.
misses.
That's a ball.
And now 3-2. And that wasn't even close. Ball 4.
Third, first baseman Alec Burleson.
So a man at first, Alec Burleson. Next up for the Cardinals. He's someone that really beats up on right-handed pitching. The lefties help. Gonzalez over to Lau. Double play. What a quick killing down the inning. Nothing across here this half. And now the Pirates will get their first opportunity. No score.
I only got 1 speed, that's the goal. I still win with my back against the ropes. I can't take it now, that's a no. Cause winning is the
ready to go for the last half of the inning. And for the Cardinals here this afternoon, Matthew Liberator. What do we have on him?
A power pitcher that is going to pitch aggressively with the fastball. His fastball velocity ranks near the top in the league. Will also throw the slider, but if you're a hitter, be ready for the fastball. You're going to see a few of them during your at-bat.
Digging in, Spencer Horwitz.
Ball. Ball high.
And a fastball misses outside for a ball. And it's 3-0. That one misses.
Nope, that's ball 4. Runner, take your base.
He did not take the bat off his shoulder the entire at bat.
And now it's Brandon Lau. That one misses. That's 5 straight. The 1-0. Left field. an
Ball went over the
automatic
fence.
double
That's
now
a
as it
double.
hops the wall and foul ground.
They're cooking with gas, Boo. 2 runners in scoring position with no outs and a great chance to keep doing damage with swings like the one we just saw for the automatic double. Looking to keep it going. Pass me that popcorn.
Brian Reynolds here. Golden opportunity right here. And that one
That's
is downstairs.
down. That's the ball.
And it's 1-0. Smoked on the ground a second. The throw to first, but it's 1-0 as the run scores.
Well, you're definitely looking to do more with that opportunity at the plate. 2 runners in scoring position, but at least he puts the ball in play. They bring across 1 run. Still one out there to pick up.
Ryan O'Hearn comes up to hit. Pitch misses, and that's ball 1. Catcher challenge will take another look. And it's a called strike after the review. They'll keep both their challenges. Runner on at third, 1 gone. That one fouled off.
This guy at the dish excels in 2-strike counts. Got to be careful with him out there on the mound.
And the 0-2. Got him swinging.
Batting fifth, designated.
Here's a Pirates lineup now. This is a veteran-led lineup right here. A lot of players with plenty of experience, Chris.
Yeah, Boo. They understand various situations and think ahead of the opponent. Teams like this know how to get down to business and focus on the task at hand.
Here comes Ozuna up to the plate. This one in the dirt, and well done to keep it close. The 1-0. And it's even up to Ozuna. There's a strike. In the air to left center. Scott on the move and makes the grab. And that'll do it. So 1 run on 1 hit. No errors and a runner left. We head to the second from PNC Park. Buccos out front 1-0. You're watching Pirates baseball on the Show Pittsburgh. New inning getting started. So now here's the Cardinals designated hitter, Ivan Herrera.
Well, it looks like they want to be
That's
real
the ball.
patient with him today. Make him come in the zone. Challenge these hitters. Make him work hard for his outs.
Just missed.
That's the ball.
Many times teams come in knowing that he can strike out the house. They're very aggressive because they don't want to fall into a 2-strike count.
That misses
Ball,
the
that's
zone.
high.
And now 3-0. Challenge from behind the dish here. So the call stands. 1 challenge remaining for them now.
Hoo-yah!
That one misses.
That's time. Ball
so
4.
lead
Take
off
your base.
walk.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
Here's Nolan Gorman.
No, that missed.
Herrera gets his lead at first with nobody out. That one ran inside, almost got him.
2-0 count. You really don't want to give in here. You've got to work the edges, really execute a pitch. Hopefully you can get back into this count.
2-0 to count. Here it comes.
This guy's sink has so much drop in it. It's almost like a split finger fastball. Instead of just weak contact and balls on the ground, he gets swings and misses.
Popped up to the left into foul ground. He makes the grab, and there's one down.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
One out man at first. Jordan Walker next up for the Cardinals.
That was straight queso right there.
That one outside. And the count even 1-1. Our plate umpire, Earl Hendricks.
Yeah, with Hendricks, Boo, kind of interesting. He's a good, consistent umpire, but you do hear that he kind of favors one side of the plate more than the other. So it's really hard to know for sure, but I think that usually it has to do something with where he sets up prior to each pitch. Well, triple digits on the gun. I know there are more pitchers that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch.
The 2-1. And a swing and a miss there. Man at first, one away. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. The 2-2 now. And there's
That's a ball.
Well, as a pitcher, when you make a big pitch down around the knees and don't get the call, it'll eat at you out there. So some handle it a little bit better than others. And right here, clearly letting the ump hear it a little bit.
So a walk.
Ball four.
Puts
Take your
runners
base.
at first and second.
Oh, looking for a swing and miss right there, or for the ump to help him out and make a call with that last pitch, but neither happened. Close pitch, but a good take to earn that walk.
Now at the plate, Nathan Church.
Ball.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Two on, one out. Up and
That's
in.
the ball.
Ball two. There's a strike. Runners at first and second with one gone here at the top of the second. That's a bullet, but it goes foul. Here's a 2-2. Fights it off. You'll see another. Comes a 2-2. That's inside.
Ball inside.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Unafraid to throw it right there. That's trusting your stuff. Just one out away from getting out of a huge jam.
So up next, Pedro Pajes. And he swings and misses at the initial offering. Two aboard, 2 outs. That misses.
Ball.
2 balls and a strike.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
2 on, 2 outs. Just missed.
You don't want to get beat by a fastball in, and he spits on that one.
Sliced hard but foul. Payoff pitch. Strike 3. Scheme says sit down.
A lot of adrenaline, we can see it right there, and sometimes you just got to let it out. That's an outstanding job of taking that, executing, and getting out of a tough inning.
Back here in Pittsburgh, stepping in, O'Neal Cruz.
Center fielder, O'Neal Cruz.
That's a ball.
The 1-1. In the air, right field. Walker settles under it, and there's one down.
Batting 7, shortstop, Nick Gonzalez.
Nick Gonzalez will hit next.
That's a ball low.
Foul ball there. This to third. Gorman throws across the diamond. Already 2 out here in the home half of inning number 2.
Batting 8, third baseman, Jared Triolo.
2 down, bases empty. Up next for the Pirates, Jared Triolo.
Hey!
Fastball for a strike.
This guy's not wasting any pitches. Hitters got to get into swing mode. This is a good time to expand the zone. Throw something maybe down in the dirt.
That just misses.
Ball.
And the count 1-2.
Ball.
Gorman on to first, and that's the inning. We played 2 innings. It's 1-0.
Poison, politics and culture. I see it all with the mind of Minota. Photographic, the streets.
On to the 3rd inning, and stepping in for the Cardinals, Victor Scott.
the second.
If there's nobody on in front of him, you know, a single for him many times is a double. This guy is off to the races, ready to steal a bag when he's on first base.
Swing and a high fly ball left field. 1 up, 1 down.
Up next for the Cardinals, second baseman.
Back to the leadoff spot in the St. Louis lineup. J.J. Weatherholt getting ready to hit. Fly to center his first time. He's 0 for 1. Missed with
That's
a
a ball.
changeup, and that's ball 1.
Good spot there, but didn't get the strike at the knees, and doesn't seem too convinced by the call out there on the mound as he tries to get a better sense of the umpire strike zone.
Ball outside.
Swing and a miss. 99. How do you do? Off The mark there, ball 3. That's ball 4. Tried another fastball, but missed the spot.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
Runner on at first with 1 gone. Mason Wynn next up for the Cardinals. Worked a walk at his first trip to the plate.
Ball.
There goes the runner. Swinging a ground ball up the middle. There's one. What a double play that was. Inning over. It's the Pirates 1 and the Cardinals nothing.
I told y'all, believe me. Yes, your rating's over. We got next. If you say you are the best, when you say it, better say it.
Bottom of the inning. Here's the Pirates catcher now, Joey Bart.
Ball.
The lefty, the 1-0. Fastball for a strike. That's off the inside corner. And a count 2-1. In the air to left center. Church on his way over. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And there's 1 away.
First baseman Spencer Horwitz.
So the Pirates batting order turns over. Spencer Horwitz digs in now. He walked and came around to score his first time up. The 1-1. And there's a foul ball. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. And a 1-2. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Up next for the Pirates, second baseman.
2 outs, base is empty. Brandon Lau, the next Pirate to hit. Doubled his first time. Lau, 31 years old, and he was a 3rd-round pick back in 2015.
Looks like he's being a little cautious with him in this at-bat after doubling the first time up. Doesn't want to make another mistake.
Hook.
In the air, left field. And that's the 3rd out. Nothing doing here for Pittsburgh, but they're on top 1-0.
Here comes the mic when I come through. Here comes the mic when I come through. Get up, stand up, get things better. Nothing's gonna change if you give up. Say what? Here we go, y'all.
Back here at PNC Park, and stepping in for the Cardinals, Alec Burleson.
You know, these Cardinals showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. The numbers kind of speak for themselves with the 4 walks. They've done a great job of not trying to do too much and just staying disciplined. Another thing I love is how they've allowed the game to come to them. They're not forcing the issue when they're on offense. And when you force and get anxious, it starts being a lot more likely that you'll let those pitchers off the hook.
To the right side. Handles, throws to first, and one gone in the fourth as they get the leadoff man.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air, lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
And now it's Ivan Herrera. Walked his first time.
Ball out. Here, what?
Ripped, but it curls foul. Swing and a ground ball. Fires over to first. 2 quick outs here in the top of the fourth.
Up next for the Cardinals, third baseman, Nolan Gorman.
And up next for St. Louis, Nolan Gorman. First time up was a pop out. Hard ground ball, base knock. And the tying run is on base.
Up next for the Cardinals, right fielder, Jordan Walker.
Next to hit, Jordan Walker. Walked his first time. Ripped on the ground to second, and he has thrown 4 shutout innings. The Cards lead 1, still behind by a count of 1-0. Back here in Pittsburgh, B-Ray coming to the plate now.
He's been pitching well, but we'll see what kind of adjustment the hitters make this second time through the order. We'll know if he's got really good stuff in this one or not.
Ball up. Hee-haw.
The 2-1 is high. That's in there.
Now just a cement mixer slider right there. It's a great pitch to hit if you can recognize it early and jump on it.
Battling here as he fouls it away. That one misses.
Take your base.
So a leadoff walk.
Now a great back and forth and that at bat. He had to play off some really close pitches, and somehow, Boone, he found a way to keep the bat on his shoulder right there. I'll tell you right now, I couldn't have done it.
O'Hearn in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball.
You know, these Pirates doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of him. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense.
High leverage spot coming up for the big bat of Marcell Ozuna. Right through there for a strike. First and second, no outs. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. That one found hard the other way. Oh, 2 now. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. Oh, 2 now. That one kicks away from the catcher. But all the runners hold. No outs, runners at first and second. In the dirt, 2 balls, 2 strikes. Stays alive. On the ground, 2 ball. And he can't come up with it. Still manages a throw. He makes the throw, but it's not in time. And the bases are now loaded. All loaded up. O'Neill Cruz, the next to hit. Fly to right his first time. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
Oh, and this one gets away. And the Wild pitch will play to run.
Runner's got to be happy to be crossing the dish right there. Easy decision to head home when you see the ball get that far away from the catcher.
Base runners at second and third here. No outs. Fought off foul. And that's a strikeout looking. And that is a big first out.
Frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter, and I'm sure that's going to sit on him for a little while. You want to be ready to hit the fastball. Sometimes you can overthink things, and I think that was the case right there.
Gonzalez up to bat next. Lays off for a ball. Some early action out there in the bullpen. Number 67 getting ready to go. Brule also getting ready. 2 on, 1 out.
Oh, he's so good about trying to drive the ball to the opposite field gap in these situations. If he takes that approach, he could bust this game wide open.
Makes the grab, and there's 2 out.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
Here's the third baseman, Jared Triolo. 0 for 1, he grounded out in his first at bat. And that's in for a strike.
Well, I know they've gotten out to an early lead, but you don't want to take these opportunities for granted. With 2 outs, still lock in with a quality at bat, drive in that run. You may not have another runner in scoring position the rest of this ball game.
Gorman. They limit the damage here. 2 men left stranded, but they do push across 1. We've played 4. It's the Pirates 2 and the Cardinals nothing. It's an NL Central showdown right here on MLB The Show. Back here at PNC Park, and stepping in for the Cardinals, Nathan Church. First offering way inside, almost got him. This one popped up. Gonzalez under it. And a quick out, number 1.
Up next for the Cardinals, catcher Pedro Pajes.
So digging in, Pedro Pajes. He's 0 for 1.
Ball.
The Pirates up by 2, and we're at the top of the 5th. Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike. Just
No,
off
that
the
missed. That's the
inside
ball.
edge.
Well, I would expect in this 3-0 count, you're taking all the way. See if he'll walk you.
Inside,
Take
and
your
that's
base,
ball
ball four.
4.
Well, he's been in a
Up
very
next for
giving
the
mood
Cardinals,
today.
Center fielder Victor Scott II.
1 down. And up next for St. Louis, Victor Scott. Fly to left his first time. This is
No, that
again
missed. That's a
5
ball.
in a row.
Always tough to turn 2 on a speedster like this. It's even harder with him coming out of the left-handed batter's box. You really need something to hit hard on the ground that they can handle to turn 2 quickly.
6
That missed.
straight
That's a ball.
outside the strike zone. Pajes at first, 1 gone. Here's a 2-1. Just
Ball,
missed.
that's up.
Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
Knowing that the pitcher wants a ground ball double play opportunity here, you've got to lay off pitches down in the zone. Right there, swinging at that pitch, that's a no-no.
Foul ball, and it remains a full count.
The healthy cut, tough pitch at 98, but a really good pass at the ball.
Right side.
That's a foul.
And foul ball. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
Well, he's desperately looking for that swing and miss. He's going to have to just change speeds a little bit, try to move it around, create just a little bit of illusion at the end.
This one in the air, center field. He's got it.
Up next for the Cardinals.
And here's a
second
look at
baseman,
how he's
J.J.
using his pitches in this
Weatherholt.
one. Now up for St. Louis, J.J. Weatherholt.
Ball, that's high.
On the ground, right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Still nothing on the scoreboard for him after 5. This is Pirates baseball on the Show Pittsburgh. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Here's the Pirates catcher now, Joey Bart. Swings through that one for strike 1. Ripped to right. Full extension, makes the catch. What a play.
That diving catch right there is the kind of play that just fires up the team, whether it's to make more great defensive plays or to get back in the dugout and swing the sticks.
Back to the top of the order now. So next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Spencer Horwitz. That one finds the zone, and that is strike 1. Breaking ball through there for a strike. Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. Carrying well. And that one is off the top of the wall. He's in at second with a 1-out double.
Well, here we are, 3rd time through the order, and this is where we see the OPS jump up. Manager might have to go to the bullpen a little bit sooner than he anticipated.
One out, runner at second. Brandon Lowe, the next Pirate to hit. That one's in there, 0-1. Man at second.
That's the ball.
In the dirt. One and two here. Up the middle. And that's a base hit.
Good two-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
And now a high leverage at bat for Brian Reynolds. In there at ease. Strike one. Two on, one out. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again.
Really good take, especially with two strikes.
Gets a piece and stays alive. The Buccos trying to break this one open. Last half of inning number 5. Now this one gets away from the catcher. Nothing happening on the bases though. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Two now. Outside with a breaking ball. 9th pitch of the at-bat due next. Ground ball to the right side. Here's Wynn for one. Double play. What a twin killing to end the inning. 5 innings complete. It's the Pirates 2 and the Cardinals nothing. It's an NL Central showdown right here on MLB The Show. Welcome back. It's been a great game, so let's take another look at the most important moment so far.
Que vi tu cara me enamoro de ti, todo es que tú tienes no sé qué. Siento que te pasa lo mismo cuando te miro, que dices si no a ver el amanecer.
Mason Wynn now at the plate.
St. Louis, shortstop Mason Wynn.
That's a ball.
That one ripped, but foul. Here's a 1-1. Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. Takes it in for the out.
Up next for the Cardinals, first baseman Alec Burleson.
Alec Burleson will hit next.
So important to get ahead of these hitters. You don't want to issue a free pass and allow that tying run to come to the plate. Always want to keep that other team in a position where if they're going to beat you, they're going to have to do it with multiple hits.
Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Chase the fastball up the ladder for strike 3.
Well, take a look at the 3-pitch sequence here. Pretty simple in terms of putting them away at the plate. Once you're ahead 0-2 as a pitcher, you can really expand the zone and see how aggressive that hitter is going to be trying to protect and battle. And right there, clearly he was in swing mode, but all you can do is hope to foul that off.
On the ground, Loud. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. Make it 6 shutout innings for him out there now. You're watching Pirates baseball on the Show Pittsburgh. Back now for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, number 67.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Here's the left fielder, Ryan O'Hearn, 1 for 2.
You know, these Pirates putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. They really made that opposing starter work in this one. Ran his pitch count up, and now they've got an opportunity to continue making things difficult on the bullpen.
No,
that's out.
And no, they haven't broken through in a big way in the runs column, but with the way they're grinding out at-bats, it definitely feels like there's potential for more coming.
Hit hard but foul off to the left. Inside,
nope, that's
just missed. Base hit and aboard on the leadoff single.
Well, when you fall behind in the count, you've got to come into the zone, and then guys have a better chance of hitting the ball hard like you did right there.
Marcelo Zuna coming up to hit.
That's up. That's a ball.
Fastball up right there. You're looking for something you see well that you can handle, but you also have to keep the discipline so that you're not popping up pitches that are just a little too high.
That one almost got him. O'Hearn gets his lead at first. Nobody out. That misses the zone, and that's ball 3. And ball 4
that's ball
to
4.
aboard.
Take your base.
4 pitches. That's an easy walk, man. He could have walked me right there, Boog. The last one wasn't even close.
Here's O'Neal Cruz. That one misses. That's 5 straight. I thought that was a strike, and here's a challenge. It just shaved the zone. They'll keep their remaining challenge. First and second, no outs. Here in the bottom of the 6th. Pulls that one foul.
His understanding of the strike zone, very impressive. That was a very close 0-2 fastball. I just don't know how you take that.
Pitch
No,
misses
that's it.
inside. 2-2. Goes down looking.
Oh, man, just locked him up with that slider, even though it caught a lot of the zone. And I think that tells you all you need to know about what he was looking for in the box, and it clearly was not that pitch.
2 aboard with 1 out. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Nick Gonzalez.
That
That's
two-seam
inside.
fastball
Ball.
is usually coupled with a slider away, and when a hitter's conscious of the pitch in, it's hard for him to cover middle away, and that's where a pitcher can really finish off that batter.
2 on, 1 out. High fly ball lifted in the air right field. Out number 2.
Up next for the Pirates, third baseman,
Jared Triolo getting ready to hit. He's grounded out a couple of times. Foul off down the right side. Two on, 2 outs. Swing and a miss as he was late. Next offering is down low. Ball 1.
Really good slider. He's up there just hoping that it ends up off the plate away.
In the dirt, blocked. 2 outs. Couple of base runners at first and second. Hit in the air out to center field. Scott settles underneath it, and the inning is over. Pirates strand a couple, but they're on top 2-0.
100% now. I'm ready. 100% now. Yes, I'm ready.
Back here in Pittsburgh, and stepping in for the Cardinals, Nolan Gorman.
Ball.
Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Isaac Matson preparing to come on if needed. Soto, the lefty, warming up as well. And the 1-0.
Heck what?
Skeens delivers. Swing and a miss. And that's 4 strikeouts. A big first out here in the 7th via the punch out.
Yeah, it just does so much to change the outlook of an important inning like this. When you got the leadoff hitter so critical in setting the table when you've got a tight game like this. So a strikeout really puts them on their heels.
Jordan Walker next up for the Cardinals. Next offering, pop foul off to the right out of play. And the 0-1. Right through there for a strike. The Pirates leading by 2 here in the top half of inning number 7.
No, that's
And
it.
an ABS challenge coming from behind the dish. Not far out of the zone, but it was a ball. So that removes their last challenge.
Ball, that's in.
Ground ball up the middle. And he beats it. He's safe.
Not every base hit is a liner into the gap, just like not every strikeout's a perfect slider down and away. I mean, right there, he just put the ball in play on the ground and gave it his all to get down to first for the knock.
One down. Now the left fielder, Nathan Church. Fastball for a strike.
Now this team is definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ballgame.
On the ground, a short could be two. Over to Lau. Double play. They can't seem to break through. Inning over.
They made it look easy, but it started with a nice feed to the second baseman from the shortstop. Perfect turn, and they're out of this jam.
Set for the last half of the seventh. Here's the Pirates catcher now, Joey Bart. Close one, doesn't get the call. Ball one. Looked like a strike to me, and here comes the challenge. It just shaved the zone. So they get to hang on to their second challenge. Here comes the 0-1. And that one is inside ball one. To the right side, Weatherholt. And one away in the bottom of the seventh.
Up next for the Pirates, first baseman Spencer Horwitz.
So back to the top of the order, Spencer Horwitz, the next Pirate to hit. That's in there. It's 0-1. Can't glove it cleanly. The flip, and they get the out. Good recovery. Wasn't easy following the misplay.
Second baseman, Brandon Lau.
Two down, bases empty. Here's the second baseman, Brandon Lau. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
Well, I think that pitch surprised all of us. Right down the middle, doesn't get a swing. Not very often you see a hitter lay off a cookie like that.
Backed off the plate that time.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Two down, nobody on. Here, the bottom of the seventh. Swing and a miss. Missed that by a mile. 1-2. Runs it up to 96 to record the punch out. Down in order go the Pirates, but they hold a 2-0 lead. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the eighth, Isaac Matson.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Pedro Pajes digs in now. He is struck out, and he is walked.
Ball,
activity
that's high.
in Pittsburgh's bullpen. Dennis Santana, the closer, getting cranked up for a possible save opportunity.
A defensive swing right there. Some cheese on the inside part of the plate, but the hands are still stinging after that one.
Nope. Ball.
The count 2-1. This one smoked on its way out of here. And just like that, they're within a run.
That could be one of those swings that really helps spark this offense. Knew what pitch he wanted to hit, spent on some other pitches in this at bat, was very patient, and it paid off.
So up next, Victor Scott. Maybe expecting a bunt here. Third baseman playing in on the edge of the grass.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
Looking to get the tying run on base.
Well, interesting strategy there. He must have seen something after that first pitch. Didn't attempt to bunt, but here on the second one he does.
Ball to strike.
Ball. That's down.
That one is absolutely belted. That's back there. See you later. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. And we are tied.
Talk about a clutch swing of the bat. He just changed this game in a big way. Back-to-back homers, always a special feeling at the ballpark, especially if it's your team that does it and those guys get to slap hands at home plate. This is the kind of thing that can really fire up a ball club.
So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. J.J. Weatherholt next up for the Cardinals. Nice grab. And very nicely done for the out.
Up next for the Cardinals, shortstop Mason Wynn.
Now the number 2 hitter, Mason Wynn. And that's fouled off.
Down. Ball.
Drilled in the air out towards right center. Reynolds on the move to the alley. He's got it. 2 down.
Every day during batting practice, these outfielders get about 10 minutes of balls in the gaps. They practice this, and when the game comes, they make the play perfectly.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Isaac Matson won't go any further, and it's a tie ball game as he heads for the dugout. Back with a new arm after a quick break. On the mound now for the Pirates, Gregory Soto.
Bringing in the lefty with the left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
Alec Burleson, the next to hit. 0 for 3 with 2 groundouts and a strikeout.
You know, this is kind of a tough matchup as a left-handed hitter facing a left-handed pitcher. What you tell yourself is I want to stay square to the plate, try to hit the ball over the shortstop's head.
That's the ball. No, that's down.
When you get
ball.
to this part of the order, yeah, there's some pop there, but more likely there's some base hits. So very important to be patient. Let the pitcher walk you, if he will.
2 down, nobody on.
Ooh, Baya. You got to remember to take the donut off the bat, partner.
Next offering is fouled back.
He was a little out front, but did a good job keeping the hands back long enough to foul that pitch off.
Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. And that is that. But they go deep twice in the inning, both solo shots. Home half of inning number 8 straight ahead. We are tied 2-2. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Matt Sponson. Three, 4, 5 due up for the home team. Ryan Reynolds getting ready to hit. That's in there. 0-1. Out to short, Wynn gets it to first, and a key out leading off the bottom of the 8th. Next to bat will be the Pittsburgh cleanup hitter, Ryan O'Hearn. That's in for a strike. Movement in the bullpen for the Cardinals, JoJo Romero. The left-handed reliever appears to be getting loose. Fernandez also throwing. And fouled off.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way, somehow.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Good late cut for the strikeout there. That thing really got in on him. And you know, the cutter isn't really a huge swing and miss pitch most of the time because it's not really meant to move a whole lot. You're just trying to miss the big part of the barrel and maybe get some weak contact. But that one right there did a whole lot more than that. That was a really good pitch.
Here's Marcell Ozuna.
Low ball.
All tied up here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. And another ball. That one off the mark. Ball 3. O'Neal Cruz in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. And now the count filled up 3-2.
Well, don't expect too many more high fastballs. This is a good sinker ball pitcher, and sometimes they can make mistakes trying to pitch up in the zone. Look for him to stay down around the knees to be effective.
That's a base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive and puts the go-ahead run on base.
Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
So digging in, O'Neal Cruz. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a flyout. That clips the corner. Two gone. The possible go-ahead run at first. Swing and a pop-off in foul ground. That is the inning. Pirates lead 1. Score remains 2-2. We go to the 9th. Now up the Cardinals' number 4 hitter, Ivan Herrera. And that is out of play. One-two now.
Ball.
Inside, almost got him. Up the middle. Oh, look at the stop. To first. And they get the out. Big play there to get the leadoff man.
It's such a great feeling when a team can rely on their shortstop to make a play like that. It builds up confidence for everyone on his team. It might even inspire a few more web gems before the game is over.
Gorman at the plate now, and that's strike 1. All tied up here at the top of the 9th. And he gets that fastball by him upstairs. Good job to fight that one off. And misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, we saw a solid effort out of their starter, and the bullpen is following suit. It's just a good day as a manager or as a pitching coach when you can hand the ball off to multiple arms and get stability from all of their performances.
Here comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Gregory Soto done for the afternoon. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound. So they turn to their closer, Dennis Santana. Jordan Walker next up for the Cardinals. That one ripped left field. And it hops over the wall for an automatic double.
Well, there's something really nice about getting yourself an automatic double like that. You get to stroll into second base without having to worry about a throw or getting your uniform dirty. And now you're just looking for the next hitter to kind of do the same thing. Maybe put one in the gap so you can jog home as well.
Go-ahead run on base. Nathan Church will hit next. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-1. Two down, go-ahead run in scoring position. That's a slider for a strike. Moving in the bullpen, Mason Montgomery. The lefty with big swing and miss stuff is getting ready. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. So one left for the Cardinals. Score remains deadlocked at 2-2. Back here at PNC Park, bottom 9, and they've got a chance at a walk-off in this tie game. Nick Gonzalez now at the plate.
That's the ball.
To the left side, but it is well fouled. And a ball and 2 strikes. Fights it off. He'll see another. Here's a 1-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Went back to the sweeper, and it was effective.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way. So credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly, he had him fooled.
Jared Triolo, the next Pirate to hit. 0 for 3 in this one. And that's through there for a strike. It's 0-1. Turned on, but that's foul down the third baseline.
Ball.
One and 2 now. Now one
That's
miss.
the ball.
Joey Bart waits on deck for Pittsburgh. Payoff pitch. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
It's a good breaking ball there, just off the corner where you can't really do much damage, but it's close enough to where you've got to protect, and he just couldn't find a way to fight it off.
Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. Matt Swanson done for the day, and as he heads for the dugout, we'll take a quick break. New arm on the mound when we get back. On the mound now, JoJo Romero. He has a great slider with tons of movement. This is Joey Bart.
Nope. Ball.
Line drive, and it stays fair. And the winning run is aboard.
Up next for the Pirates,
Substitution now at first base. Pirates going with a pinch runner, Jake Mangum. A little more speed on the base paths now as he's the potential winning run. Back to the top of the order. At the plate for Pittsburgh, Spencer Horwitz. Swinging a foul out of play. On the ground, out to short. Tosses to first. That's the third out, and we're headed to extras. So one left for Pittsburgh, and this game is still tied at 2-2. Now into the game, Henry Davis. He takes over behind the plate.
Henry Davis.
Leading off, Pedro Pajes. He's already homered in this game. And he takes one right on the black. 0-1. Pajes wants to challenge this, thought it was a ball. And the strike is overturned after review. They'll keep their remaining challenge.
No, that missed. That's a ball.
Pretty close, but it was a ball. No challenges left for them now. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. The 2-2 on the way. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Here's the center fielder, Victor Scott. He's already homered here in this one.
No, ball.
Swing and a miss. The 1-2. That one lifted to left. O'Hearn coming on. And there's two down.
Up next for the Cardinals, second baseman
J.J. Weatherholt. Next up for the Cardinals.
That's a ball. That's inside.
Two down, nobody on. Hard hit left side. Third out. It's the Cardinals 2 and the Pirates 2. Back here in Pittsburgh, on to the bottom of the 10th. Lau at the plate. And he takes one right on the black. 0-1.
No, that's low. Ball.
This one in the air, center field. Scott under this one. And there's one away.
As good as he's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand, you cannot hang a breaking ball right there. Lucky it stayed in the ballpark.
Digging in is the switch hitting outfielder, Ryan Reynolds. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. Swing and a line drive. That's a base hit into center field. And now a winning run is on base.
There you go. Winning run is aboard with one down. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch you could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
Here's the left fielder, Ryan O'Hearn. And that drops in for a strike. Oh, one down. Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. Has room, and he makes the catch.
Up next for the Pirates, the designated hitter, Marcel.
Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. Jojo Romero out of the game, and as he heads off, we'll step aside for a minute. Back with the new pitcher after this break. New pitcher now, Ryan Fernandez.
Ryan Fernandez.
Next is the Pirates DH, Marcell Ozuna. Quick toss to first. Reynolds back in on a dive. 2 outs, but the winning run is at first. Oh, great stop. Throw to first. Nicely done for the out. It's the Cardinals 2 and the Pirates 2. Back now, and we're at extras. A new arm on the mound here in the top half of the inning, Mason Montgomery. Mason Wynn getting ready to hit.
Shortstop, Mason Wynn.
Ball.
In the air, out towards right center. And there's one down.
Up next for the Cardinals, first baseman Alec Burleson.
Alec Burleson next up for the Cardinals. 0 for 4, 2 strikeouts and 2 groundouts. Pitch misses.
That's the ball.
Ball 1.
That missed. That's a ball.
And another ball.
He's just missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike, but so many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone, and the last 2 pitches that he's thrown, good pitches, but even better takes.
There's a strike. And that's ball 4.
Nope, ball 4.
Exactly
Take your
what they
base.
needed him to deliver there, a quality at bat. Now the pressure's on to find a way to get him home.
Substitution being made at first, and pinch running for St. Louis, Thomas Sajazi. Now it's the DH, Ivan Herrera. He's a catcher by trade, but the DH here in this one. That one at triple digits.
There was a high-velocity fastball in the zone. I think a little frustration from walking the previous hitter. He's got good stuff. Pitch inside the zone and trust it.
That's a strike.
Dead play situation here. He's been working up in the zone. Typically, you look for guys to get that ground ball. See if he adjusts on this next pitch.
And a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball.
Just blown away in that at bat. 3 fastballs, all strikes. He wasn't even able to foul one off. There's not much you can take away from an at bat like that as a hitter, other than maybe there's something wrong with your eyes. Got to have better timing on the fastball next time.
Go ahead run on base. Nolan Gorman next up for the Cardinals. Close.
No, that missed. That's a ball.
And it's 1-0. It just shaved the zone. So they get to hang on to their second challenge. Snap throw to first.
Hey!
And he's back safely. The Cards with the go-ahead run at first. We are in the 11th.
Ball.
This one in the dirt to second. Not going to get him. He's in there. Wild pitch, and into second moves the go-ahead run.
Getting the out was never going to be easy. The wild pitch outside made things very difficult behind the plate, and it turned into a stolen base opportunity.
Man on second, 2 down. Slapped hard the other way, but foul. Got him swinging. It's a strikeout. Slider got him for strike 3.
Sometimes he wears the emotion on the sleeve, but that's okay as long as he's getting results. And right there, thrilled with the punch out to get out of a jam.
Back here at PNC Park, all set for the bottom of the 11th. O'Neal Cruz digs in now.
Ball.
Fastball
That
is
missed. That's the ball.
outside. Nick Gonzalez next to bat for the Bucks. Three-0 down. Called strike right there.
Looked pretty good as far as being in the strike zone, but I'm sure as a hitter, not too good with where it was located. Very top of the strike zone, middle away.
Ball 4.
That
Take
one
your
misses.
base.
So a leadoff walk.
And he's a guy that will certainly think about stealing a bag or two. Not the kind of speed you want to put on base in a tie game.
Now here is Nick Gonzalez.
Well, pretty good speed over there at first base. I think the pitcher's got to slow everything down. Hold the ball a little bit, step off, just try to break the rhythm and timing of a potential base stealer.
Inside, ball 1.
This is one of those situations defensively where you can't try to do too much. You got to make sure that you field the ball cleanly and get one out first. It's going to be tough to get 2 with this kind of speed in the batter's box.
Next pitch misses. 2 balls, no strikes. Fought off foul. Swing and a line drive. That's a base hit into center field as they hold the winning run at second base.
Well, a big swing of the bat right there. Now just one swing away from potentially walking this thing off.
So up next, Jared Triolo. 0 for 4, 2 ground outs, a fly out, and a strikeout. Just missed. The 1-0. There's the strike, 95 of that one. Winning run stands at second. Swing and a miss. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Battling here as he fouls it away. The 1-2. Got him swinging for the K. And that is a big first out.
Way out in front of that inside pitch there. Just exactly the opposite kind of approach that you want with 2 strikes. You want to let the ball travel. Make sure you recognize it. Try to shorten up so that you can at least put the ball in play. Clearly fooled, but I think even more so, you question the 2-strike approach.
2 aboard with 1 out. Here's the catcher to hit, Henry Davis. And that one fouled off. Sliced hard but foul. Two on, 1 out. That misses. And the count 1-2.
That's a really good take.
And a foul ball. He stays alive. The 1-2. Next offering is outside.
Outside.
The Redbirds trying to keep this a 2-2 game. And here in extra innings. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Swing and a miss. He struck him out.
Bogey just ran out of patience there. He took a couple of pitches to even that count off at 2 balls and 2 strikes, but that time chased outside the zone.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Ryan Fernandez gives way. And the line not closed on him yet as he's responsible for the runners on base. Back with a new pitcher after this. Ryan Stanek into the game.
Ryan Stanek.
Two outs, runners at first and second. Spencer Horwitz, the next to hit. That one a little bit high. Ball 1. And fouled off. Two on, 2 outs. Hard ground ball for a base knock. Flying around third is Cruz. Tag out. And they cut down the winning run at the plate. Beats him to the bag, and that means we're playing 12.
Wow, can't argue too much with sending him home, trying to win it in extra innings. No one likes to play these extended games. It's taxing on the bullpen. But stellar defense prevailed that time. The tag just got him in time, and we'll play on.
Back here in Pittsburgh, on to the 12th. Jordan Walker now at the plate.
Ball. That's a ball.
Ripped to the right center. Should be extra bases. Safe at second with nobody out, and that double has the go-ahead run in scoring position.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. A lot riding on this next at bat now as they look to take the lead at a critical point in this one.
Here's the left fielder, Nathan Church. And here's a slow roller. Lau sends it to first. Quick recovery from the misplay pays off for the out.
Not a bad outcome in that spot. The runner moves up to third, and now they have a chance to drive in the go-ahead run. It's not a hit, but at the end of the day, it's a good at bat, especially when you're playing extra innings.
Pages in the box
ball.
lays off for ball one.
Definitely a strikeout situation right here. Lots of ways for that go-ahead run to score if the ball's put in play.
The lefty, the 1-0. And another ball.
Well, this is a little tough for the hitter in the back of the mind. You're wondering with first base open, am I going to get a pitch to hit? Got to stay back. Let your hands work. Stay in the middle of the field.
2-0. Right through there for a strike. Into center. Base hit. Runner from third into score. It's an RBI single, and they've got the lead in extra innings.
Mission accomplished there as he picks up the RBI to give him the lead. Pretty good spot, hard and inside, but that's a perfect example of keeping your hands inside the ball tight to the body. The ability to take that back up the middle shows his approach is to use the entire field.
Next to hit, Victor Scott.
Yeah.
And the lefty with the 0-1. Line drive to short and caught.
They couldn't have asked for a better out. Makes a great play on the line drive, and they keep the runner at first. Just like that, they're almost out of the inning.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Mason Montgomery is done, and he leaves in a one-run game. New pitcher coming on. We'll be back in a minute. Jose Urquidy will take over here.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
And up next for St. Louis, J.J. Weatherholt.
Ball.
Ground ball right side, Lau. Over to first. Inning over. But the RBI single pushes across a run. It's now a 3-2 ball game. It's an NL Central showdown right here on MLB The Show. Welcome back, and here comes the closer, Riley O'Brien.
I think closer has to be one of the toughest jobs in baseball, and we see a pretty high turnover rate because of it. Every outing seems to be high pressure, this one included. We'll see if he can wrap up the win and get himself a save.
Well, one-run game. Now it's the second baseman, Brandon Lau. First pitch just misses.
Home plate umpires trying to tighten things up a little bit.
And on further review, it was a strike. They'll keep their remaining challenge. 0-1. Curve in the
Ball,
dirt.
that's low.
Outside low. And it's 2-1.
Oh, an interesting situation. One swing, you can tie up the ball game. But if you're patient and work a walk, then you bring the game-winning run to the plate.
And a base hit. And the tying run is on with a leadoff single.
Well, that at-bat had a lot of pressure riding on it, so really great job coming through right there. It's got to feel good. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Ball, that's down.
Stands in here, takes ball one low. The 1-0. And another ball.
That's down.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
And this is inside. Ryan O'Hearn waits on deck for Pittsburgh. Here's a 3-0. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike.
Well, in this count, runner not known for his speed, but I think you got to put him in motion. Try to avoid a double play here, Boo.
And a payoff pitch. And the tying run is on base.
Pretty good pitch on 3-2, right around the knees, but just no help from the umpire.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, Ryan O'Hearn. Ball one and a pitch inside. Swings through that one out in front that time. The Buccos with the tying run at second, winning run at first. And the home team trying to pull it out. That's too low. Ball two. Line drive, that's a base hit. Will comes back in. The tying run stops at third with nobody out.
Just a clutch at bat right there. Big time swing when this team really needed it. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly. Now a good chance to at least tie the game, maybe win it with the hit, but the double play's in order as well. So we'll see how they decide to position the infield.
The winning run on second base.
You need a strikeout, and you need a ball perhaps on the ground for a double play, or get yourself a pop-up, something, but you've got to make some pitches. But if he can battle and get through this, he can earn some points.
The 1-1. Swing and a miss. Chased it out of the zone.
Well, they're applying pressure, quality at bats, quality swings right now, and see this offense doing it one man to the next, showing a lot of fight right now, and they're making it difficult for the back end of this bullpen to close out this game. Just missed. If he's able to connect on that, look out.
And a 1-2 stays alive. Grounder into the outfield for a knock. One runs in. In comes the winning run, and the Pirates win it in 12.
In this situation, this guy's looking to put the ball in play and find a hole somewhere. Well, he did exactly that. Drives into a very cool walk-off win.
4-3 our final score. A one-run extra inning win for Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show. I'm John Sciambi. Thanks for joining us.